ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಈಗ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಯಂ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ರಿಯಲ್ ಹಾಲ್, ರಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟು. ಫ್ಲಿಪ್ಫ್ಲಾಪ್ ಗೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ. Fundamentals of building block of microprocessor is a metal oxide of semiconductor field effect transistor, which acts as a simple bridge. The gate length of the transistor is already below 50 nanometers, and further shrinking will enhance the processing speed as well as enabling more transistors to be packed into one chip. Model demonstrates the on and off states of a MOSFET. Yellow balls represent electrons and green balls represent holes. In the N-type MOSFET, both the source and the drain are negatively charged and sit on a positively charged well of P silicon. When positive charge is applied to the gate, electrons in the P silicon are attracted to the area under the gate, forming an electron channel between the source and the drain. When positive voltage is applied to the drain, the electrons are pulled from a source to the drain. In this state, the MOSFET is on. If the voltage at the gate is removed, the electrons are not attracted to the area between the source and the drain. The pathway is broken and the MOSFET is off. ನೋಡಿ ಮಾಸ್ಪೇಟು ಯಾವ ಥರ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸೂಪರಾ? ನೋಡ್ರಾ ಈ ಥರನೇ ಮಾಸ್ಫೆಟ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗೋದು. Semiconductors. Semiconductors are material whose conduction properties are between conductors and insulators. William Shockley, the co-inventor of transistor, compared the induction process in a semiconductor to two-floor garage. The ground floor corresponds to valence band and the first floor to the conduction band. With the ground floor completely occupied and the second floor empty, no movement of cars is possible. However, if one car is moved from the ground floor to the first floor, movement is now possible. Grouping of semiconductors. Conduction by the semiconductor is increased by doping if with a very small quantity of impurities like antimony, phosphorus, indium or boron. Doping provides the semiconductors with more free electrons and it also reduces the gap between conduction band and valence band. This results in increased conduction through the semiconductor. The impurities that are used are called dopants. There are two different types of dopants, namely the N-type and P-type dopants, making a N or P-type silicon. If the result of addition of impurities, doping process, silicon that has extra electrons, it is said to be the N-type. And if it is leaves silicon short of electron, it is said to be a P-type. ನೋಡೋದಾ ಇಂಪ್ಯೂರಿಟೀಸು ಸಿಲಿಕಾನ್ಸು ಎನ್ ಟೈಪು ಆರ್ ಪಿ ಟೈಪು ಸಿಲಿಕಾನ್ಸು ಸೂಪರಾ? ಕಂಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಡು, ವ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಡು, ವ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂದ ಕಂಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ? Diodes is an electronic device that allows current flow only in one direction. The name diode refers to a thermionic valve with two electrodes. It is a vacuum tube containing a heated filament as a cathode and metal plate as anode. Electrons in a diode flow only from cathode to anode. A diode is an one-way valve to electrons. exactly as a check valve is a one-way valve to floating liquid. Electrons can easily pass in one direction but are prevented from traveling through the diode in the reverse direction. Note it.
Interested visitors may purchase tickets from the counter adjacent to 3D theatre. Tickets will be issued on first come first served basis.
ಒಂದೇ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್, ಇದು ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್. ಇದು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್, ಇದು ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದೆಲ್ಲ ಡ್ರೈನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದೆಲ್ಲ ಗಾಳಿ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ ಟ್ರೈನ್. ರೈಟಲ್ಲ, ಸೂಪರಾ. Semiconductor diode. A semiconductor diode consists of a P and N junction with a P type and N type. Semiconductor, the core electrons flow only from N type material to P type exactly. Similar to a fluid in a non-aeroton valve. Holes leak out of the P type region into N type region and electrons do the opposite. This creates an electrical imbalance that eventually stops the electrons from moving. Applying voltage makes the imbalance worse, so no current flows. A small voltage the other way overcomes the imbalance and allows current through P and N. Forward biased conducting. The polarity of applied voltage which causes charge to flow through the diode is called forward bias. Holes, electrons, P, N. Reverse bias, not conducting. The polarity of applied voltage which cannot produce any current is called reverse bias. Holes, electrons. Types of diodes. Different types of diodes. Diodes. Light emitting diode, LED. The energy is radiated as light based on the outer shell. They are available in a different color: red, green, yellow and blue. Infrared LED. They emit light of infrared frequency. Zener diode. The Zener diode, unlike P and N junction diode, is specially designed to be operated in the breakdown region, the voltage region where the diode contacts in reverse bias. Zener diode finds applications in voltage regulator circuits. Super. ನೋಡಿ, ಇದು ಬಂದು ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. ವಾಟ್ಸನ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್, ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್, ವಿಧಾನಸೌಧ, SJP ರೋಡು, GPO, ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ಸು, ಸ್ಟೇಡಿಯಮ್ಮು, ವಿಶ್ವೇಶ್ವರಯ್ಯ, ಮೈಸೂರು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕು, ಮೆಜೆಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಕು. What to do? Press the switch and observe the vehicle starts moving from Veshweshwaraiah Industrial Technology Museum to Majestic and back to Veshweshwaraiah Industrial Technology Museum. As the vehicle moves, notice different locations on the route map. Veshweshwaraiah Industrial Technological Museum to Majestic on the monitor. What is happening? The vehicle is fitted with a GPS receiver and the tracking of the vehicles is done through a GPS tracking system. What is GPS? GPS is a vehicle tracking system. What is GPS? GPS means Global Positioning System. It is a worldwide satellite-based navigation system formed from constellation of 24 satellites, and their ground stations with GPS. It is possible to accurately locate the user's altitude, longitude, altitude and time. The system consists of three segments: the space segments, the control segments, and the user segments. Space segment. The space segments consist of constellations of 24 satellites that transmit one-way signals that give the current GPS satellite positions and time. User segment. The user segment consists of GPS receiver equipments which receives signals from GPS satellites and uses transmitted information to calculate the user's three-dimensional positions and time. Control segment. The control segment consists of worldwide monitor and controls stations that maintain the satellites in their proper orbits through vocational command maneuvers. GPS master, GPS timing. In addition to longitude, latitude and altitude, the global positioning system provides critical for fourth dimension time. Each GPS satellite contains multiple atomic clocks that contributes very precise time data to the GPS signals. GPS receives decode these signals effectively, synchronizing each receiver to the atomic clocks. This enables users to determine the time to within 100 billions of a second without the cost of owning and operating atomic clocks. Application today. Today, scientists, sportsmen, soldiers, pilots, surveyors, hikers, delivery drivers, sailors, dispatchers, lumberjacks, firefighters, and people from many other walks of life are using GPS in ways that make their work more productive, safer, and sometimes even easier. GPS-based vehicles tracking system. GPS vehicles tracking systems uses global positioning system to determine the exact location of the vehicles. It records the position of the vehicle at regular intervals. Recorded data is transmitted to central location database using a cellular GPRS embedded in the vehicle tracking unit. With the help of this, user can see the location of the vehicle against a map backdrop. ನೋಡಿ GPS ರಿಸೀವರ್ ಇದು GPS ಸ್ಯಾಟ್ಕಾಮು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟ್ರು GPS ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ಇದು GPS ರಿಸೀವರ್ ಹಾಂ ಸೂಪರಾ ನೋಡಿ ಸ್ಯಾಟಲೈಟಿಂದ ರಿಸೀವರಿಂದ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟ್ರಿಂದ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟ್ರಿಂದ ಸ್ಯಾಟಲೈಟಿಂದ ರಿಸೀವರಿಂದ ಇವ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಪತ್ತೆ ಹಚ್ಚೋದು. ರಡಾರ್ ನೋಡಿ ಇದೆ ರಡಾರ್. Radar means radio detection and ranging. It is equivalent used to detect objects like aircrafts, missiles, etc. and estimate their distance from the radar. Radar consists of a transmitter that sends out a series of very short pulses of radio waves and receiver to collect the reflected radiations. The electronic circuitry measures the time elapsed between the transmission of a pulse reception of its echo. The time taken is proportional to the distance of the object. So the distance of the object can be calculated. radar. Surveillance radar is used to detect targets within a range of the radar. The surveillance radar rotating antenna scans its surrounding with fine pencil beam objects reflected. The beam where propagation is measured in fixed intervals. This allows the course and velocity of objects to be calculated. Low flying detection radar. The low level radar caters to the vital gap filling role in an air defense environment. It is a transportable and self-contained system, movable system with easy mobility and deployment features. The system consists mainly of antenna, transmitter cabin and display cabin mounted on the 3 separate vehicles. Tactical control radar. It is a early warning, alerting and queuing system including weapon control functions. It is specially designed to be highly mobile and easily transportable by air as well as on ground. This radar minimizes mutual interference of both air defenders and friendly airspace users. Air defense weapons control systems. The fire control radar is a weapon control systems that deals with the threat of hostile ECM protected air missions. This is achieved by timely detection, very accurate and unambiguous tracking, and fast prediction of lead angles and built-in counter measures with all weather capability. Precision coherent monopoles. C-band radar. It is high precision tracking radar. This radar was jointly developed by Bharat Electronics and ISRO. It is used for ensuring range safety and performance analysis of space vehicles and rockets. Completely transportable, movable, mobility radar. Movable ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Air defense weapon control system ನೋಡಿ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಅದು tactical control radar. Doppler weather radar integrated with other data sources. Particularly satellites have emerged in the world over as one of the most powerful tools for surveillance and monitoring of severe weather systems such as cyclones, and for the estimation of the precipitation over a large area. Raindrops and other objects in the air reflect radio waves. Objects moving away decrease waves frequency. Objects moving towards antenna increase waves frequency. Cyclone on 15th December 2003 as observed by Doppler weather radar. Formation of tornado. Tornado ಯಾವ ಥರ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. wind direction, wind components towards from the radar. The most important wind information measured by Doppler radar is radial velocity, which is component of wind in the direction of the radar, either towards or away. The figure shows radial velocity image in constant wind, where blue shows increasingly strong approaching velocities and red increasingly strong receding velocity. Radial velocity image in constant wind. Supera. Telemedicine is an emerging application of satellite communications that enables us specialized medical facilities to be available in remote and rural areas of the country. The consultancy could be obtained for patients from underprivileged area by experts located at specialty hospitals in major cities. Telemedicine via satellite. Telemedicine system consists of customized medical software integrated with computer hardware and medical diagnostic instruments. This system is connected to the commercial VSAT, very small operator terminal at each locations. The medical records history of the patient is sent via satellite to the specialist doctor, who is done intern studies and provides diagnosis and treatment in video conference setup with the patient's end. The major application of telemedicine are teleconsultations, telediagnosis, teletreatment, teleeducation, teletraining, telemonitoring, telesupport. Telemedicine satellite. Reaching the unreached referral hospitals. Extension education for doctors in rural remote areas. Health specialist centers. Cardiology, pathology, rural remote inaccessible. Video conferencing, patient, panel of doctors. ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅಲ್ಲ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರ್ ಹತ್ರ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಪ್ಯಾನಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ಸು ಸಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಸೂಪರಾ. ಐಎಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಟೆಲಿ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್. Medical science, IIMS, Nowadi Medical College and also rural hospital and super specialty hospital. The brand system. Integrated fish finder and navigation guidance system. IFF NGS. IFF NGS has a fish finder which works on eco surrounding principles and navigation guidance system using the signals received from a GPS. Now star satellites. It is totally waterproof and can be mounted in any location on any control and even on the smallest vessels. The system helps fishermen to zoom in on the actual location of the fish shoals. Fish finder eyes underwater. The fish finder has transducer which is fixed on the hull of the boat. It sends ultrasonic beams into the water and receives echoes returning from the lake or seabed. A pictorial image of bottom conditions is displayed on the screen. It also gives audio alarms for any fish shoal that may be present. Transducer, fish finder, GPS receiver. Submarine. Fish finder. GPS intercept my sonar means sound navigation and ranging. Sonar is a device that uses sound to locate underwater objects such as ships, shipborne systems,
submarine.
LF elements, part of the ship sonar lower frequency array. Passive hydrophone, a part of the passive sonar array for submarine sonar. HF element, a part of the high frequency array of a ship sonar system. MF array, part of medium frequency sonar array. High frequency or medium frequency is a passive hydrophone. It is a low frequency element.
And the ticket fee is ₹40 per head. Interested visitors may purchase tickets from the counter adjacent to the theatre. Tickets will be issued on first come first served.
Thermal image. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಮುಂದೆ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಥರ್ಮಲ್ ಇಮೇಜು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ. ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ರು ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಥರ್ಮಲ್ ಇಮೇಜು ಯಾರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಥರ್ಮಲ್ ಇಮೇಜು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. The infrared camera sees through the foliage, exposing the hiding aspects. The camera can also be used in total darkness, thereby giving night vision capabilities. The heart fuse connection invisible to the naked eye can easily be detected using infrared. Stand in front of the camera and observe the thermal image of your body on the monitor. The camera sensitive to infrared radiation collects the heat emitted from the body and displays it as a color image on the screen. Different parts of the body are at different temperatures. Warmer objects emit more infrared radiation than cooler ones, and this is revealed in the thermal image. Here 1 is to 31.2 degrees. Here 2 is 22.1 degrees. Imbalance in the hoof of hops diagnosed by infrared camera. Proof blood circulation due to atherosclerosis. Gamma rays invisible. X-rays, ultraviolet rays, infrared, microwave, infrared radiation which is part of the electromagnetic spectrum. It's not visible for human eyes but perceived as heat. All objects emit infrared radiation and objects at a higher temperature emit greater amounts of infrared allows us to see what our eyes cannot. Radio waves, microwaves. Thermal studies of disk brake of automobile. Thermal studies of disk brake of automobile can detect its thermal effects. Air 9.6 degrees. The green area on the thermal image of a building is 15 degrees above ambient temperature. This is an indication to take proper maintenance measures.
Enjoy these films show on Magic. The show is commenced in a few minutes in the 3D theatre located in 5 Science Gallery at first floor. And the ticket fee is ₹40 per head. Interested visitors may purchase the tickets from the counter adjacent to the 3D theatre. Tickets will be issued on first come first served basis.
Night vision goggles. Are you able to see anything behind the glass? Look through the goggles provided. Objects in the dark are now clearly visible. These goggles are used for night vision and work on the principles of image enhancements. The goggles collect tiny amounts of light, including the lower portion of the infrared region, are invisible to our eyes. This light is amplified to obtain a clear image. Common applications of the night vision goggles are in military, law enforcement, wildlife observation, navigation, etc. How does image enhancement work? Photons. Enhanced image. Photons, electrons, multiplied electrons, photons, enhanced image, photo cathode, micro channel plate, micro channel plate, phosphor screen, enhanced image. The image intensifier tube of the night vision goggles changes photons to electrons and back again.
And the ticket fee is ₹40 per head. Interested visitors may purchase the ticket from the counter adjacent to the theatre.
Sensors. Photoelectric ratio reflex sensors. Photoelectric electro reflex sensors are devices in which the emission and reception photo elements are both contained in the same mechanical housing. The emitted light beam is reflected by a prismatic reflector that returns into the receiver. When an object passes through the light beam between the sensor and reflector, it is detected. Receiver reflector. Bring your hand inside through the window and observe the light coming on. The sensor detects proximity of your hand and switches on the lamp.
Movie theatre located in First Science Gallery at first floor, and the ticket fee is ₹40 per head. Interested visitors may purchase the tickets from the counter adjacent to the theatre.
Sensors is a device that detects change in the physical phenomenon such as light, sound. Temperature, pressures, etc. and turns it into a signal which can be measured. Electronic sensor. An electronic sensor is one of the that gives information about its environmental change by creating an electrical signal. Transducer. Transducer is a device that transfers power from one system to another in the same or in a different form. MEMS technology. Micro electromechanical systems. There is the integration of mechanical elements, sensors, actuators, and electronics on a common silicon substrate to micro fabrication technology. Sensing process. Diaphragm. Input energy or signal. Transducer, output energy or signal. The form of the output signal will often be voltage analogs to the input signals. Sensors and transducers. Some sensors are also transducers. Microphone, which converts the sound energy into electrical energy, is a sensor as well as a transducer. A platinum resistor, thermometer, which detects change in the electrical resistance of its sensing element, is not a transducer. All transducers would contain a sensor, and most, though not all, sensors would also be transducers. Humidity sensors. Sensors are used to measure the amount of water vapor contained in the air are called hygrometers or psychrometers. Capacity humidity sensors. Capacity relative humidity sensors are widely used in industrial, commercial, and weather telemetry applications. Classification of sensors. Sensors are classified according to the physical property that they use: resistive capacity, physioelectric, photovoltaic, etc., or according to the function that they perform: measurement of force, pressure, temperature, flow, proximity, etc. Temperature sensors. Temperature sensors are used for measuring the temperature of the environment. Some of the temperature sensors are thermocouples, thermistors, and ITD, resistance temperature detector. Thermistors, thermocouples. Pressure sensors, MEMS. The sensing element consists of a flexible diaphragm that deforms due to pressure differential across it. The extent of diaphragm deformation is converted to representative electrical signal which appears at the sensor output. Accelerometer, MEMS. The accelerometer have a sensing element consisting of an inertial mass suspended by springs. The deflection of this element gives an electrical signal which is proportionate to the acceleration. This accelerometer has quickly replacing conventional accelerometer for crash airbags deployment systems in automobiles. Gas sensor (MEMS). Gas sensors are used for detecting a wide range of gaseous substances in the atmosphere, including pollutants, toxins, and combustible gases. Proximity sensors. The most commonly used proximity sensors is inductive tech, which generates an electromagnetic field to sense metal objects passing close to its face. Inductive proximity sensors are used in automotive, welding applications, and other environment where large magnetic fields are present. Electronic nose. An electronic nose is a device that consists of an array of electronic sensors for chemical detections and mechanism of for pattern recognition, such as natural network. The applications are in pharmacy, food, cosmetics, and packaging industry. Photoelectric sensors. Photoelectric sensors are used in industries for object detection and counting, contrast reading, etc. Photoelectric sensors. Photoelectric sensors are electronic devices that utilize the principles of light emissions and optoelectronics. The main parts of these sensors are light source, receiver, amplifier, demodulator, and an output stage. When the light beam generated by the sensor is interrupted, the output stage changes its logical gate. Force sensor. Force sensor outputs varying resistance that is proportional to force applied to the back button at the end of a device. The resistance then used to estimate force. Pressure sensor. It is consists of a machined silicon diaphragm with resistive strain gauges diffused into it. Pressure induced strain varies the output of the resistors, which is directly proportional to the pressure. The physioresistive pressure sensor or silicon cell. Inductive sensor. Inductive sensors utilize a high frequency electromagnetic field to detect metal objects. Photovoltaic sensor. Monocrystalline silicon solar cells are designed for photovoltaic applications. The cells are screen printed with silver in the front and silver aluminum at the back. The front surface is textured to increase the cell efficiency. Gallium arsenide semiconductor. Gallium arsenide is a chemical compound composed of gallium and arsenic. Gallium arsenide semiconductor chips operate with less noise and lower temperature than silicon chips. Micro monocrystalline solar cells are available in two sizes, 100 mm round and 125 mm pseudo square, with power output of 1 watts, 2 watts respectively. Inductive sensors. Inductive sensors are used for detection and counting of metallic part in a production line. Pressure packing, pressure sensor packaging. dicing, die bonding, wire bonding, reading, testing, calibration, MEMS accelerometer, the starting wafer, capacitive, gap bridging, H stop, diffusion, simic mass, electrode on glass, anodic bonding, gas sensor, starting of wafer, heater, electrode, sensitive layer, diaphragm, anodic bonding. Microwave. Microwave oven from far field to kitchen. Every microwave oven from far field to kitchen. Every time you warm something in a microwave oven, you use a device that helps change the course of history during World War II. The cavity magnetron, because it can produce large amounts of microwave power very efficiently. The cavity magnetron helped scientists to build efficient radar sets. The original 1940 cavity magnetron developed by Randall and Moot. The cavity magnetron was the first practical device for producing microwave. It works somewhat like whistle, wind blown over a bottle excites. They are inside sending off sound waves at a wavelength depending on the size of the cavity. The cavity magnetron has 8 cavities that tune the microwave in almost the same way as a whistle. In a cavity magnetron, electrons from a propeller-shaped cloud and passes rapidly over the cavity openings, exciting them. In a cavity magnetron, electrons from a propeller-shaped cloud passes rapidly over the cavity openings, exciting them. The cavities tune the electrons flow to generate short radio waves called microwaves. The wavelength of the microwave depends on the size of the cavity. Microwave oven use the property of waves to generate heat in food materials. Microwaves cause the water molecules to vibrate vigorously. Vibration causes the friction among the water molecules, which in turn generates the heat required for cooking. The microwave cooking the heat. In the microwave cooking, the heat is generated directly inside the food, unlike in conventional cooking where heat is transferred from the vessel to food. The microwave generated in the cavity magnetron are guided through metal chambers to a stirrer which is similar to an electric fan. The stirrer scatters the waves around the oven's metal interior. Super. Please not use a microwave oven because it is scientifically proven that by using microwave it is prone to cancer. Microwave is prone to cancer. Please do not use microwave oven. It's all gone. Nanotechnology, making things in the atomic level. Nanoscales, fly 10 millimeters, human hair 100 microns, 1 millimeter. 10 micron, 1 micron, bacteria, 100 nanometers, 10 nanometer virus, 1 nanometer, 1 angstrom, a single atom and molecules. Future of nanotechnology. Nanotechnology let us make almost every product faster, lighter, stronger, smarter, safer and cleaner. Improved transportation. Later materials will make air and space travel more economical. Atom computers. Computers of computers of the future will use atoms instead of chips for memory. Military applications. Weaponry can incorporate computer power weapons as small as single bullet could pack more computer power than the largest supercomputer in existence today. But is this prudent? Solar energy. Solar energy can replace other resources as solar cells will become cheaper. Medical applications. Medicines can heal the injuries at the molecular and cellular level that are the root cause of diseases and ill health. When from relays to vacuum tubes to transistors to integrated circuits to every large scale integrated circuits, VLSI. We have seen a steady decline in the size and cost of logic elements and steady increases in their performance. The next in the line, the nanotechnology is predicted to be developed by year 2020. But much depends on the development of research. Nano LEDs. They are made up of indium phosphide nanowires and can be used in light emitting displays. Or integrated optical circuits. The color of the light emitted by these LEDs can be tuned by controlling the diameter of the nanowires. Silicon nanowires. Silicon nanowires down to the diameter of 30 nanometers and up to a length of 0.1 millimeter can be used in microelectronic devices. They could form the basis of field emission displays and of new types of sensing devices. Carbon nano tubes. These tiny tubes consist of rolled up sheets of carbon hexagons. Their electronic and mechanical properties are remarkable. They find applications in nano transistors, non-volatile memories, nanotube display technology, and quantum cryptography. Liquid crystal helix. Helically shaped liquid crystals can be used for non-absorbing polarizers, color filters, and reflective electro-optical switches. Quantum computing. Nanotechnology will help in achieving a new level of computing power through quantum computers which employ parallel computing. What is nanotechnology? Nanotechnology involves designing and building materials devices where a basic structure of materials or devices is specified in scales of 1 or few nanometers. A nanometer is a very small measure of length. It is a billionth of a meter. This technology is all set to revolutionize the field of electronics, the medicine, material science, manufacturing, etc. because of the precision and mineralization offered by it. Platinum crystals. 10 nanometer silicon CMOS. As a result of the improved technology, the size of silicon CMOS is approaching a nanometer range, thus helping in making more promising and double-gated metallic oxide silicon field effect transistors. MOSFET. Quantum dot composites. Crystalline semiconductor particles with few nanometer diameter are called quantum dots. They are useful for many electronics and optical applications such as light emitting diodes, of which the color is determined by the size of the quantum tool dots. ಅಲ್ವಾ ನ್ಯಾನೋ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ ಸೂಪರಾ ನೋಡಿ ಆಟಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನ್ಯಾನೋ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿಯಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ milestones in electronics. Milestones in electronics. 1838, 1887. In 1876, Alexander Graham Bell invented telephone. Alexander Graham Bell, first telephone conversation. Mr. Watson, come here. I want you when he carelessly filled the solution of his battery outside. First telephone.
And the ticket fee is rupees 40 per head. Interested visitors may purchase the tickets from the counter adjacent to the theatre.
Alright. 1838, 1887, 1888, 1900, 1901, 1913, 1925, 1926, 1938, 1939, 1951, 1952, 1961, 1965, 1977, 1978, 1990, 1981, 2003, 2004, beyond. Technology. Milestones in electronics.
Enjoy 3D film show on Musium. The show will commence at
1939, 1951. Invention of transistor at Bell Laboratories by Walter Brattain, William Shagley, and John Braden marked the beginning of solid-state electronics. Eckert and Maxwell unveiled the first large-scale electronic digital computer had more than 17,000 vacuum tubes. The first transistor. Walter Brattain, William Shagley, John Braden. Eckert and 1952, 1964. The integrated circuit containing 5 components, also known as the chip, was invented by U.S. electrical physicist Jack Kelvy in 1958. 1955, Narendra Singh Company invented the glass-coated glass rod, which was used for non-telecommunication application. He coined the term fiber optic. First integrated circuits. Silicon crystal, silicon wafer, packaged integrated chip, optical fiber. 1965, 1977, 1971, Ted Hoff designed the first microprocessor Intel 4004 in USA. It is a single chip with all the basic parts of central processor. The first major success in designing a supercomputer was Cray 1, which was announced in 1976. Seymour Cray is regarded as the father of supercomputer. So, Seymour, 1965 to 1977. Intel SAT, first microprocessor. Intel SAT, first microprocessor. 1978, 1990. In 1981, IBM developed the first personal computer, IBM PC. The first commercial cellular telephone system began 1979. The 1988, the first optical microprocessor which uses light instead of electricity was launched. The IBM computer. Mobile phone. Cellular mobile phone. Optical microprocessor ಯಾವ್ದು $1991 to 2003. The idea of Bluetooth technology was born in 1984. Bluetooth technology was a short-range radio wireless link between desktop, laptop, computers, mobile phones, handheld devices, printers, and digital cameras. GPS consists of a constellation of 24 satellites in 6 orbital planes. The first was launched in February 1978, and the final 24th satellite was launched in 1994. Pentium 4 microprocessor. Tablet PC. Computer. GPS. Bluetooth technology. 2004 beyond. Nanotechnology is a new technology for creating MEMS, micro-electromechanical systems, such as in the nano range, which is 3 orders of magnitude, or 1,000 times smaller than the current generation of MEMS devices. DNA might one day be integrated into a computer chip to create a so-called biochip that will push computers even faster. Carbon nanotubes, CNT, nano LEDs, DNA computers. Yeah, 1900, Arthur John Thomson, the British scientist, discovered and identified the electron in 1897. Microphone. Our invention of the mercury with the telephonic antenna used was published in the proceedings of the Royal Society in London, April 27, 1899. In the same year, Macaroni established first radio link between England and France. 1901, 1904, English physicist John Ambrose Fleming invented diode valve which allows flow of current only in one direction. The diode electron valve, the first device which is able to amplify small signals, was invented by Lady Forrest. The era of vacuum tube electronics began.
The show will commence in a few minutes in the 3D theatre located in the Pop Science Gallery at first floor. And the ticket fee is ₹40 per head. Interested visitors can purchase the tickets from the counter adjacent to
1913 to 1925. 1913 to 1918, Edwin Armstrong developed a super heterodyne radio receiver. The era of radio broadcasting began.
3D Chalachitra.
Sonar was invented by 1915 by Professor Paul Langevin in France to detect icebergs following the sinking of the passenger ship entering by an iceberg in 1912.
3D ಚಿತ್ರಮಂದಿರದ ಬದಿಯಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಕೌಂಟರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಪಡೆಯಬಹುದು. ಮೊದಲು ಬಂದವರಿಗೆ ಆದ್ಯತೆ ಮೇರೆಗೆ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ವಿತರಿಸಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. 3D film. Enjoy 3D film show on Blue Magic. The show will commence in a few minutes in the 3D theatre located in Fun Science Gallery at first floor. And the ticket fee is ₹40 per head. Interested visitors can purchase the tickets from the counter adjacent to the theatre. Tickets will be issued on first-come basis.
Weird. Demonstrated the first television. He also demonstrated the first color TV, stereo TV and large screen TV. In 1935, Robert Alexander Watson received the patent for radar, a device capable of detecting approaching aircraft. Television.
ಆಸಕ್ತಿಯುಳ್ಳ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರು 3D ಚಿತ್ರಮಂದಿರದ ಬದಿಯಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಕೌಂಟರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಪಡೆಯಬಹುದು. ಮೊದಲು ಬಂದವರಿಗೆ ಆದ್ಯತೆ ಮೇರೆಗೆ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ವಿತರಿಸಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. 3D film. Enjoy 3D film show on
Super revolution milestone of electronics.
In the 3D theatre located in Fun Science Gallery at first floor. And the ticket fee is ₹40 per head. Interested visitors may purchase the tickets from the counter adjacent to the 3D theatre. Tickets will be issued on a first-come first-served basis.
The card reader. Smart card station. Smart card are lips of plastic that resembles a credit card. Embedded in the card is a computer chip and used to store and process information. It can store up to 500 times more data than magnetic strip card. Smart cards are used in access control systems. Take the card and show it against the card reader to gain access to the kit. Virtual reality, VR. Virtual reality is a form of computer simulations in which the participant has an illusion of being part of an artificial environment. Sensors detect movements of the participants, head or body, causing the apparent viewing positions to change. Gloves fitted with sensors may be worn which allows participants to pick up and move objects. Data gloves. The data gloves allows for interactions with the virtual world. moving the steering wheel. Virtual reality applications. Virtual prototyping of a concept car. REGENERATION walkthrough of a BL hall of electronics. Virtual makeover. Virtual makeover is a software that allows a person change their looks with just one click of a mouse. It is an exciting way to visualize the new makeover before going to the salon. Virtual emotions. Virtual emotion is a software that allows a person to visualize herself in a different emotions like weep, smile, anger, foreign with just one click of mouse. Assemble yourself. It is a software which automatically breaks the image into several pieces in the form of regular and irregular shapes and randomize the pieces. The visitor has to reassemble the piece by dragging the different pieces and reconstruct her faces. In the environment, virtual reality is used in many different applications like flight simulations, planning, manufacturing, architectural walkthrough and entertainment using the virtual reality modeling language VRML. Entire virtual worlds have been created where you can walk around the manipulated objects. Head mount display. Typical HMD houses two miniature displays screens and optical system that channels the image from the screen to the eyes, thereby presenting a stereo view of a virtual world. Motion tracker continuously measures the position and orientation of a user's head and allows image generating a computer to adjust the scene's representation to the current view. As a result, the viewer can look around and walk through the surrounding virtual environment. Morphing. Morphing is a computer animation process in which an image appears to transform smoothly from its original form into a new image. The result is a sequence of in between images which, when played sequentially as in a film loop shows, give the appearance of the starting image being transformed to the second image. Source, halfway morph, target. Line to leopard, horse morph. Line to leopard, horse morph. The line on the left is transformed into a leopard, horse on the right. The halfway morph is shown in the middle. ನೋಡಿದ್ರಾ? ಸೂಪರಾ? Assemble yourself. Virtual makeover. Virtual makeover. Assemble yourself. Morph. Virtual motions. Virtual makeover. Assemble yourself. Assemble yourself, ritual makeup, morphing, ritual emotions. J.J. Thompson, period room. J.J. Thompson, the period room. ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. What is the Royal Society in London? J.J. Thompson, period room. J.J. Thompson speaking on his discovery, but anything at the first sight seems more impartial than a body, which is so small that its mass is insignificant fraction of the mass of an atom of hydrogen, which itself is so small that crowd of these atoms equal in number to the population of the whole world would be too small to have been detected by any means then known to science. Thompson ಯಾವ ಥರ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಬೋರ್ಡ್. Crafts, color crafts. Super. Seasons. Do you know how tree appears in different seasons? Arrange the squares to form an image. Observe the tree, different images of the tree as it is seen in different seasons. ನಡೆಯ ಹುಡುಗ ಯಾವ್ದಾರ ಟ್ರೀ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಸೀಸನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾರ ಅಪಿಯರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಆದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತವ್ರೆ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೋರ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ ಅಸ್, ರಿಲೇಟ್ ದ ಬಾಡಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ದ ಅನಿಮಲ್, ದ ಸ್ಕಿನ್ನು, ಐ, ear, mouth. Observe the picture of the animal on the screen. Can you identify its body parts? If the box lights up, the displayed body part belongs to the animal. Fruits of neem tree. Neem tree. Leaves of people tree. Guess animal. Sense of smell. Sense of smell. अरे सेंस ऑफ स्मेल ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇದೆ? Smell each of the flower. Can you guess the flower or its fragrance? Flower. Inauguration on 19th April 2019 at 11 a.m. Science for Kids Gallery by Professor Anurag Kumar. Director, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. In presence of Professor Sitaram DG, Chairman, Executive Committee, VITM, Bengaluru, the Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Sri Madan Gopal, Director, VITM, Bengaluru, Sri D.A.D. Chaudhary, Director, General, NCSM. Touch and feel. Different fruits are kept inside the box. Touch and feel them. Can you guess the fruits by their skin texture? Touch and feel. Different fruits are kept. Place your hands inside and feel the surface texture. You can guess the fruit. Check by pressing any one of the answer switch. If your choice is correct, the right lamp glows. Try again. Apple, jackfruit, musk, melon. Right, try again. Custard apple, jackfruit, mango, pineapple, mango, muskmelon, right, try again. Custard apple, apple, orange, right, try again. call of animals. Call of animals. Animal sound. There's a start switch. Listen to animal sound. There's a start switch. Listen to animal sound. Fox, hornbill, tiger, rope. Both has different types of teeth as well as tongue. Teeth are used to chew food. The tongue has different types of taste buds. They give experience taste of food. Notice different types of taste buds in human tongue. Hold the bar with both hands. Listen to the drum beat. The frequency of the drum beat is the same as that of your heartbeat rate. Observe the heartbeat rate as the beat per minute on the LCD display jumps on the floor 4 to 5 times and repeat the above to check your heartbeat. Is your heartbeat the same as earlier? If not, why? Of energy with which the ball starts will determine the journey of ball. Can you find the relation between the height which the ball is and the speed of ball? There is the switch. Observe how the terminal falls one after other. Then you get pattern given in blue before the dominoes fall. If not right, the falling of the dominoes for another is also on a chain reaction. From the bottom tray and place it on the top step of the ladder. Observe the behavior. The prey falls, walks down the ladder, due to imbalance and shift of its gravity, being from side to side. Right. This starts as spinning and rolls down. Can you see the patterns or colors? Just why the patterns are colors. This is due to persistence of this. Repeat happening at other risk. There's only two animals on the top of the plate. As animals, can you guess which animal wins the race? Notice the front legs of the animals are not movable. Since the animals are inclined away from the gravity of the animals, resulting in hopping of the animals. Drop a ball into the mouth of a fish. Notice that the ball is transferred to other fish below, which is in turn transfers the ball to third fish, and the process continues until the ball reaches the ground. When the ball falls into the mouth of the fish, the center of gravity changes, resulting in the ball transferred to the second fish and so on. Supera. ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮಿರರು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೋ ಮಿರರ್ಗಳು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಿರರ್ಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇವೆ. Use your hand, arm. Use your hands, arms and other objects to create different impressions on a pin screen. And inject printer creates the print of an image dot by dot to make a complete print or paper. ನೋಡಿದ್ರಾ ಯಾವ್ದು ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಹೊಡಿತಾವನ್ನ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಂಟರ್ ನೋಡಿ ಡಾಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಂಟರು ಇದಾದ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗೋದು ಮೆಸ್ ಅದೇ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಹಿಂದೆ ಲೈಟ್ ಇದ್ರೇ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಏನೋ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಯ್ತು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಯಾವುದು ಲೈಟ್ ಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಡಿಚ್ಚಿ ಹೊಡೆದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಓಪನ್. ನೋಡಿ rotate the handle and see how the ball moves from one piston to another. Cams are used to turn rotate motions into reciprocating motions in engine. Super. Different shape objects are provided in the box. Can you fit the right shape of object into the right openings? Pick any one object from the box, identify the shape and drop them in the right opening. Observe that only the right shape fit into the openings and will pass through. Repeat the above for another objects. Exhibit under maintenance. Air traction. Press the switch, pick a ball or balloon and drop it on the rack. Observe the movement of the ball or balloon. The rings are bladeless fans driving air. As air is pushed out of the fan, surrounding air catches in the move the ball balloon into the rings, and thus the ball balloon travels through all the rings. ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ ನೋಡಿ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇದೆ ಸೂಪರಾ. ಯಾವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೇಂಟೆನೆನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಏನೋ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟನ್ ಗಿಟನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಏನೋ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿಲ್ಲ. Flying objects. Press the switch. Observe the flow of air in the cylindrical tube. Select an object from the tray or make one from the material provided and insert it into the cylindrical tube. Observe the flight of the object in the cylindrical tube. How long can you have objects over in the cylindrical tube? The flight of the parachutes and pinwheels in air is determined by many factors like shape, weight, gravitational force, direction, airflow, density of airflow, etc. ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಅಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ಒಂದು ಹಾರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಸೂಪರಾ? ಲೈಟ್ ವಾಲ್. ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಹೌದಾ? ಸೌಂಡ್ ಯಾವ್ದಾಗ? ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳ ಕೂಗು. ತೋಳು 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 ಕೂಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಕೂಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ ತೋಳು. Call of animals. Tiger. Gor. Peacock. Peacock. ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ವೀಡಿಯೋನ ಕೊನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಟಾಟಾ, ಬೈ, ಓಕೆ.